Alrighty, so welcome back to the Neville Goddard podcast. My name is Mr. 2020. It's the holiday season, gang. And this is the time of year where I get the emails about protecting yourself from negative energy, protecting yourself from negative relatives. And we're going to dive into that today because, as Brenda told me this morning, it's easy when I'm at home by myself. But when I get around other people and their negative energy, it brings me down, contaminates my state. We're going to take care of this for you today, Brenda, and a host of others, because the emails are coming in, and we just sent the big email out. So, how to protect yourself against negative energy. Let's dive in. Have a lovely day. My name is Mr. 2020. This is the Neville Goddard podcast. Have a great day. Alrighty. So, today we get the email about protecting yourself from negative energies. This is really important because it's the holidays, gang, and you might feel like you want to protect yourself from negative energies. My name is Mr. 2020, and welcome to the podcast. Ready? You don't have to. You aren't energy. What I want you to do is to start taking apart the New Age bullshit. By the way, I used to love the New Age bullshit. Oh my God, I'm not my body, I'm energy. Wow. Now I'm free from the pains of my body. Well, once you decide you're energy, then you have to go, right, well, I have to protect myself from negative energy because energy can contaminate energy. We all know there's positive energy, there's negative energy, there's potential energy and kinetic energy. You aren't energy either. You're not your body. You're not energy. You're not even your thinking or your thoughts. You're not even your emotions. Those are all parts of what you give life to. You give life to your body. You give life to your thinking, which produces thoughts. You give life to your emotional experience. You are what gives life. And when you start just giving life to the lovely, see, listen real close, because this changed my entire life. Ready? Neville Goddard said your awareness of being is God. Neville Goddard said consciousness is the only reality. We keep saying how you are aware of anything determines how it shows up in your life. Are you aware that money is hard? That some people take hard-earned money off of other people to teach them spiritual truths? See, that'll just put you at war with you, with me, with everyone. See, Neville charged money. I had a lady email me the other day. She said she was in tears because she listened to God's purpose. And she discovered that, yes, Neville charged money. Like me, he charged money. Not all the time. We don't charge money all the time either. We've got over 2,000 podcast episodes now, by the way. How cool is that? I can't tell you how many thousand emails we've replied to. It's well over 21,237. I can tell you that much. But this is pretty cool, gang, because if I had to protect myself from negative energy, negative emotions, negative thoughts, I couldn't answer your emails. I wouldn't have the time to do the podcast. Your awareness of being is God. What does Neville say about you as God? He says you are the wisdom, the power, the glory, the love of God. It's woven through all the lectures. He doesn't say you have to protect yourself from negative energies. You have to surround yourself with the positivity people. Radio. I call that nuts. By the way, I used to be into it. I'll admit it. I used to think I was energy until I am what gives life. Give life to the lovely. You are the wisdom, the power, the love, the glory of God. By the way, if you got gold, right? pearlpowerpack.com. If you haven't done manifestingmasterycourse.com, do that too. But those two, gang, there's a reason why right in the middle of Manifesting Mastery we take a whole week. It's sort of like a little cool exploration of the pearl, the one cause. That's you. Because if you think the one cause is energy, you're going to think you're energy. If you think the one cause is thoughts, well, you're going to try to control your thinking. If you think, if you believe, if you imagine that the one cause is feelings, Nothing more than feelings. You're going to have to watch comedy all day just to stay happy, happy, joy, joy. You know, the old Ren and Stimpy thing. Meanwhile, I'm going to invite you to the real world where you get real world results. And the real world is you. Consciousness is the only reality. You are aware of what leads. You are aware of what follows. What really leads is your imaginal experience, your state. Your state is how you experience what you experience. How do you experience the sound of my voice? 2.8 million listens tell me that some people experience the sound of my voice as something golden. And that means heaps to me, gang, because remember, one of my websites that I've done nothing with is exhostage.com. Because I was hostage. I was hostage in a prison riot. I was a corrections officer taken prison in a prison riot, beat to death, PTSD, poop in my pants, all that good stuff. But before that, I was hostage to all kind of misbeliefs. Because I imagined I couldn't get anywhere. I imagined I had to take that job to get to where I wanted to go. I imagined struggle. I imagined a lot of things after the riot that I was taken hostage in. I imagined the riot again and again. That's called PTSD. Life was hell. And this stuff changed it all. So it's really cool. I mean, like, if you want a black BMW, if you want 2 black BMWs, you can have them. We can prove it. If you want to move around the world to be with someone that you love, you can do that. We can prove it. But more importantly, you get to prove to yourself and discover who you are and how this works. Because the more you play, the more you can play. Because the more you play, you get this isn't about protecting yourself from negative energies. Good Lord. This is about you growing in the garden. You growing in the garden what you want to grow in the garden. See, here's one more. I love that the Bible starts out with the Garden of Eden. I love that Victoria has chosen to give life to the state of garden girl. You should see what she's doing here. If you saw that special little Substack post I put out, you'll see my little sacred sit spot, a little view of the garden that I have every day. But this is what's really cool, gang, because when you stop dropping things like, you know, all these weird-ass concepts, and you just start noticing, look, my life is a garden. What do I want to grow in the garden? Let's grow some lovely. Because we don't have to protect the garden from negative energy, negative emotions, negative people. All you got to do is grow the lovely, and lovely shows up. All right, if you got gold, we told you where to go and what to do. Pearl Power Pack, Manifesting Mastery course. And you can get all that at NevilleGoddardStore.com. Oh my God, the cool shit that we've got going on there. I just love it. And by the way, thanks for your emails. Remember, you are who makes this possible. Thanks for the shares and the likes and the loves and the comments. And because to me, this is all about family. You have to protect yourself against that negative family member. We just sent out that email today. By the way, the key there, revise while you listen to them. Not to protect yourself, but to give to them. Because if you give to them, you give to you automatically. On the other hand, if you want to go to war against your family member, that old Aunt Ethel, radio, that's not the way I'd go. You are the wisdom, you are the power, you are the love of God. My name is Mr. 2020. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Dive deeper at NevilleGoddardStore.com. Go there. Do it now.